Good afternoon, friends.
Buenas tardes, amigos y amigas.
My name is Wiggins, Hare. My annual conference is the Alabama West Florida Annual Conference. I am a laywoman who is a white, older adult. I know it's true, hard to believe. And I am the General Secretary of the General Commission on the Status and Role of Women, also known as GCOSRO.
My name is Reverend Dr. Giovanni Arroyo. My annual conference is the Baltimore-Washington Conference. That's right. And I am an adult Latinx clergy person, and I am the General Secretary of the General Commission on Religion and Race, also known as GCOR. On behalf of our agencies and every member of the United Methodist Church, we thank you for your time, dedication, preparation, and willingness and perseverance to serve as a delegate to this General Conference.
GCOR and GCOSRO are working agencies. We're serving you and the church during this General Conference as mandated by the Book of Discipline.
We will have 2 monitoring groups, each with a distinct focus as we strive for beloved community. We will share our learnings through reports in the Daily Christian Advocate and our daily monitoring reports during the plenary.
GCOSRO has the responsibility for monitoring for gender inclusion.
And GCOR has the responsibility of monitoring racial inclusion through our institutional equity lens that will look at the process and structure of our work as delegates.
At this time, we'd like for our monitors to stand. They'll be over to the right here. Would you give them a round of applause, church? These are volunteers serving in the ministry of monitoring.
The monitors assigned to your legislative committees will be introduced to you by the presiding bishop during the organizing of the committee. They will have assigned seating, and be sure to identify them and introduce yourselves.
These monitors will be observing which persons are called upon to speak, the manner in which speakers show respect for one another, and they'll be reporting their findings to you.
In accordance with the Book of Discipline, to ensure that proper data collection for racial and gender inclusion, as we engage in holy conferencing that creates space for all persons and respectfully understand the diversity of lived experiences and opinions, we ask that when you are a speaker, that you state your name, annual conference, your status as lay clergy, and if you feel comfortable, provide your racial, ethnic, tribal, and gender identity. You may also advise the monitors of your age category and if you are a person with a disability.
The Interagency Sexual Ethics Task Force of the United Methodist Church, which consists of members from across the general agencies and annual conferences, has created a code of conduct for this General Conference with the following guiding principles for use in holy conferencing: love,
justice,
kindness,
accountability,
integrity,
respect,
dignity. Remember, friends, monitoring is not policing. It is challenging us to have self-awareness and inviting us to care for others. In addition to these guiding principles, be mindful of the following boundaries.
Personal space. We are a diverse body with differing levels of comfort in social situations. As you recall, during COVID-19 protocols, we learned the concept of social distancing. Personal space can cause others to feel concerns for safety or feel intimidated. Honor each other's personal space. Do not touch another person without permission, including hugging.
Language. Be respectful of the choice of language that is used, including avoiding exclusively male language for God. Be conscious of inferred power dynamics. For example, if titles are used for one group of people, they should be used for everyone. Violent language, threats, gestures, harassment, sexualized language, or innuendo is never allowed and will not be tolerated.
Spiritual. As we engage in the diversity of opinions throughout our deliberations, I'm reminded of John Wesley's statement, think and let think. As delegates, we have different perspectives. Let us be respectful even when we disagree, as it honors God and builds community.
Finally, should you have a concern or complaint that you have been or you have observed someone else being a victim of any form of harassment, including sexual harassment, you should report that incident to the Secretary of General Conference at the Office of General Conference in room 103. Also, know that our monitors, they are here to assist. They're the helpers, and they will direct you with reporting and walk alongside you should it be needed.
Friends, if you see something,
say something.
To a monitor.
May God's Spirit reign among us.
Que el Espíritu de Dios reine entre nosotros. Amén.
Amen. Thank you.
Thank you very much.